In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 5th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New York Rangers versus Montreal Canadiens. The New York Rangers and Montreal Canadiens meet Thursday in NHL action at the Bell Center. The New York Rangers have won 6 of their last 9 games. The Montreal Canadiens have lost 6 straight games. The Rangers are 6-2 in their last 8 road games and 10-3 in their last 13 overall. The Canadiens are 16-36 in their last 52 home games and 38-87 in their last 125 overall. The under is 17-8-1 in Rangers' last 26 road games. The over is 3-1 in Canadiens' last 5 overall. The road team is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings. The favorite is 10-3 in the last 13 meetings. The over is 5-2 in the last 8 meetings in Montreal. The recent form of the Canadiens has been disastrous, with the team currently riding a season-long 6-game losing skid, having been outscored 22-7 in its last 3 matchups alone, being beaten by more than 1 snipe in its most recent 5 outings. That, however, will be excellent news for the Rangers, who are currently riding a 3-game winning streak in Montreal, having recorded triumphs by a margin of at least 2 snipes on 2 of those trips. New York has also won by more than 1 goal in its very last 6 victories overall, while all 9 domestic defeats of the Habs this season have recorded a goal gap of at least 2 markers. The New York Rangers have gotten their act together over the last week or 2, and they've done some of their best work on the road. The Montreal Canadiens can't get out of their own way due to a below-average defense and an offense that shows up when it wants to. So the New York Rangers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Out of the very last 5 meetings between the Canadiens and the Rangers, only 2 have reached the 7-goal mark. So, do bank on their upcoming head-to-head clash to finish on the low-scoring spectrum once again. 4 of the previous 5 domestic contests of the Habs have already delivered just a minimal amount of tallies, posting an average of 4.5 strikes per encounter. A whopping 18 of the most recent 26 road fixtures of the Blue Shirts, meanwhile, have all witnessed no more than 6 goals on the scoreboard. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Nashville Predators versus Carolina Hurricanes. It's an interconference clash on the ice when a team on the wrong side of the playoff cut line travels to take on one on the right side in the Tar Heel State. The Nashville Predators are on the road as they make the trip to take on the Carolina Hurricanes Thursday night. Nashville rolls in off a 6-3 home victory over Montreal in their previous contest Tuesday night. Carolina was beaten 5-3 on the road by the Rangers in a Metropolitan Division matchup Tuesday night in their most recent game. In the last 10 meetings between the teams, the Hurricanes own a 6-2 advantage and have won the last 4 meetings. That includes a 5-3 home win in the most recent meeting on February 18, 2022. The Predators are 2-5 in their last 7 road games and 4-9 in their last 13 overall. The Hurricanes are 42-14 in their last 56 home games and 15-2 in their last 17 overall. The over is 5-2 in Predators' last 7 overall. The under is 8-2 in Hurricanes' last 10 home games. The Predators are 2-14 in the last 16 meetings in Carolina and 8-23 in the last 31 meetings. The favorite is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings. The home team is 12-2 in the last 14 meetings. The Hurricanes have been unstoppable lately, and I was shocked as they took a loss on Tuesday night against the Rangers, but they were just minus 120 favorites on the road in that game. Carolina's been spectacular this season on the back end, and I expect their defense to continue to dazzle us, as they should shut down a Predators offense that has really struggled to score this year. The Nashville Predators just haven't been able to figure things out on the road this season, and a lot of their main struggles have come on the road. The Carolina Hurricanes have been the hottest team in the league over the last few weeks, and they've been a buzzsaw at home dating back to last season. Last year, the Canes won both of their games against the Preds, beating them 3-2 and 5-3, and they've dominated them historically, winning 15 of their last 18 games against Nashville. I expect that to happen again tonight in a pretty easy fashion for them, especially coming off that rare loss on Tuesday, so the Carolina Hurricanes to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. 5 of the last 6 games between these teams have hit the under, and I expect that trend to continue tonight. Both of these teams have trended under this season. The under has gone 23-14-1 in Hurricanes games this season, and it has gone 18-16-2 in Predators games this year. The defenses for both of these teams have been very good, especially Carolina, who's defensively been one of the best teams in the league. Both offenses have struggled to score. This lines up perfectly for the under here, and the trends match that. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Kraken versus Toronto Maple Leafs. We have a non-conference matchup between the Seattle Kraken and the Toronto Maple Leafs on Thursday evening at the Scotiabank Arena. The Kraken are third in the Pacific Division and are on a 2-game winning streak after a 5-2 road victory on Tuesday over the Edmonton Oilers. The Maple Leafs are second in the Atlantic Division and are coming off a 6-5 home shootout loss against the St. Louis Blues on Tuesday. This is their first of 2 games against one another, so this will be an interesting meeting. Seattle is 2-5 in their last 7 games against the Eastern Conference and 4-1 in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 road games. Toronto is 44-16 in their last 60 home games and 6-2 in their last 8 games against a team with a winning record, while the over is 5-0 in their last 5 games overall. The Kraken and Maple Leafs will be coming into this game with very different attitudes. After falling to the Edmonton Oilers 7-2 recently, Seattle got their revenge, taking them down 6-2. The Leafs found themselves in a shootout with the St. Louis Blues, ultimately losing 6-5 in an actual shootout. However, allowing so many goals has been very rare for the Leafs. They've been dominant on the defensive end of the ice and were allowing the second fewest goals per game entering that matchup. They're still the 4th best in that regard, and their elite goal scoring can lead them to a bounce-back win in this contest. Since returning from the Christmas weekend, Toronto is the 2nd highest scoring team with 4.75 goals per game. It's also worth noting that prior to that Blues loss, the Leafs had won 7 of 10 games, including an impressive 7-0 win on home ice. Meanwhile, prior to the Kraken's last 2 wins, they had lost 7 of 10 games. We're certainly not discounting those victories, but Seattle is also in the midst of a 7-game road stretch. Even without that, the Leafs have been dominant at home. Their 13-2-4 record in Toronto is the NHL's best home record, behind only the Boston Bruins. The Kraken are indeed a stronger team than last season, but the Leafs should still come into this game with confidence. They defeated Seattle in both meetings last year by multiple goals, outscoring them 12-6 in the process. Austin Matthews had a hat trick in the most recent of those games, so look for a big night from him as he leads Toronto to a bounce-back victory. So the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. Neither team has been doing great in terms of penalty kill percentage, as Seattle is 31st with a 68.4 kill percentage thus far, while Toronto is 18th with a 77.6 kill percentage. Both of these teams have done a good job at scoring on the power play this season, as the Maple Leafs are 10th in the sport with a 25 power play percentage, while the Kraken are 19th with a 21.3 power play percentage. The over has hit in 4 of the last 5 Kraken road games and in the last 5 Maple Leafs games overall. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.